everyone, welcome to the Comic Gamer Movie Show. My name is Deshaun. Today I'm here to give you my thoughts on a recently released DC property. Now, I know I haven't really reviewed a lot of DC things. I've kind of quit on the Arrowverse. I haven't really been able to get into anything they've put out since Arrow Seasons 3. I haven't watched anything past Flash Season 3, after Flash Season 3 and Arrow Season... No, Arrow Season 4. I did watch Arrow Season 4. Wait, when did I watch it up? No, I watched Arrow all the way up to the Prometheus guy showing up. And that's it. That's the last bit of Arrow I have seen. Up to that point, I haven't seen anything else in Arrow, and I haven't seen anything else in The Flash, Black Lightning, none of that stuff. I haven't watched Doom Patrol yet. I don't know if I'm going to give Titans a chance, but I probably will eventually get around to watching Doom Patrol, because I've heard good things. And I did watch Young Justice. I didn't review Young Justice. I don't know why. It didn't seem big enough to really review. Maybe I will review it. I'm thinking about starting to review a little bit more animated stuff, especially with Disney Plus, and there's more access to more animated stuff. But I digress. I am here to talk about the new Harley Quinn show that Disney has on the Disney Universe app. And it's simply called Harley Quinn. It's an animated series. Now, I've heard about this animated series a long time ago. I always forget that girl's name. The woman, the blonde in Big Bang Theory. Whatever her name is. I cannot remember her name. The blonde in Big Bang Theory. She is voicing Harley Quinn in this. And I had, like I said, I had heard about it. I had seen a little teaser for it. I really didn't care much about it. I didn't even care much for it. But for some reason, I have the app. Now, see, I only got DC Universe to watch Young Justice. And I was going to just watch Young Justice and cancel it immediately. Unfortunately, I accidentally got the year's subscription. So I was just stuck with it. So I've had it on my phone for a while now. And like I say, from time to time I'll look at the Batman animated series or Teen Titans, but that's about it. Or I'll look at an animated movie, new animated movie that comes out or something along those lines. But I really don't read the comics on there, even though there's a lot of comics on there, because, I'm not a DC guy, really, But when I saw this pop up, for some reason I just thought I'll give it a shot. And I gotta say, I dig it. I dig this Harley Quinn animated series. It is funny. It's fun. It's violent, bloody. It's like if South Park and Rick and Morty had a baby. That's the best description of the show, because it's super meta. It's incredibly meta. It's actually really meta. Actually, watching this show makes me think that the Deadpool show that Childish Gambino or Donald Glover was working on was probably going to end up looking a lot like this Harley Quinn show, which is just wacky, it's over the top, it makes fun of the Batman mythos, it makes fun of the DC mythos, they have jokes that are in canon, jokes that are out canon. They treat the world as if it is in our world, as if it's our world, except if Gotham and all these places have always existed. And that's the way they treat it. They mention things like Walmart and Amazon and Costco and, things of that nature. They mention stores, they mention brands, they mention celebrities. Like, it turns out in one episode, Harley Quinn's favorite talk show host is Howie Mandel. So it's like, they mention these people. They mention all these things, and all the characters are funny. But generally speaking, the show is a through line, though. It's not a random show. Well, it is random, but it's not a random... it's not like Family Guy where it's just isolated episodes that aren't connected. The show episodes are connected. It's just randomized. That's why I say it's kind of like Rick and Morty in that way, where they are random episodes, but sometimes they are. But the stuff that happens in them affects the characters. But the main big story is that Harley Quinn, after years of being with the Joker, finally admits in the first episode, there's this whole kind of ordeal of her finally coming to terms with the fact that Joker doesn't care about her. Coming to terms that Joker never cared about her, that he doesn't love her, and that he only wants to control her and use her. And she's finally coming to terms with that. And the first episode ends with her being like, I'm going to outdo you, Joker. I'm going to be a best villain in Gotham City. And that's basically the crutch of the entire show, is Harley Quinn trying to show the Joker that she doesn't need him, that she's an independent woman who don't need no man, basically. And that she's to do whatever it takes to get there. The show is dark. I mean, if you've read, DC Comics and you know the relationship between Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, which is perfectly encapsulated in the show, like, they have this real girlfriend-like relationship, real hardcore girlfriend-like relationship, not like girlfriend, like girlfriends-like relationship, and they have a great one, and Harley and Poison Ivy is perfectly voiced. I don't know who does the voice, but she's voiced. But the way Poison Ivy is played is a bit different than other Poison Ivies. Usually Poison Ivy is kind of played more sexual-ish, and she's a little bit more provocative. This Poison Ivy seems like she's just bored. Seems really bored. And not in a bad way, in a funny way. But one thing is she has a plant called Frank, this giant amoeba flytrap named Frank. And like it starts up top with an amazingly dark joke with Frank, and she's like, oh, someone was supposed to water my plants, and then Frank went, and then he just coughed up the skeleton of his little boy, and she's like, oh, Frank, what the hell are you doing? And his parents are gonna show up looking for him, and he's just like, unlikely, and then he coughs up the bones of the parents. The show is dark, dude. I mean, when the first thing you see is Harley smash a guard in the knee, and his knee just go pop right out. It's pretty dark, but in a funny way. Like I said, in a Rick and Morty kind of way. That's the Rick and Morty comparison. Its darkness and its comedy is real Rick and Morty in its essence. And the guy playing the Joker is doing a wonderful job. I don't know who's voicing the Joker, but this version of the Joker is fun too, because this version of the Joker gets to sort of be like the Lego movie version of the Joker. Because he gets to make references to the real stuff in the real world, and he gets to make, turns out Joker's a Reese Witherspoon fan, and he hates Sweet Home Alabama. He loves Legally Blonde. That's his favorite movie. He's a Reese Witherspoon fan, and he loves he loves Legally Blonde, and he hates Sweet Home Alabama. And it's like, how would I know that? It's pretty funny stuff, and like Joker just doing all of these disgusting things, and Joker being this guy who doesn't care about Harley, but cares about the fact that she thinks she doesn't need him, and it is fucking with him. It is really fucking with him that she thinks she doesn't need him. And it plays up, I don't want to get into too much of the show, but without spoilers. There's 2 episodes up, they're about 22 minutes apiece. I believe they come out every Thursday, something like that. Every Thursday, I believe. So, I don't know how many episodes there's gonna be, but so far, I'm enjoying the show. It's fun. It's really fun. It's a new adult cartoon. It plays with the superhero tropes. It makes fun of all the superhero world. It makes fun of Gotham. It makes fun of even the live action movies like Dark Knight. It takes the piss out of all kinds of things. It takes the piss out of Bane. It takes the piss out of, it's very funny. They say things that catch you completely off guard. I think the Harley Quinn show is worth a watch, and I just wanted to make a video to get that out there. If you guys have DC Universe, go check out the Harley Quinn show. I think it's actually pretty good. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you for joining me on the Comic Game Movie Show. Please remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.